Hey gang, today I'm shooting a different type of video regarding hemlock woolly adelgids and my wonderful hemlock tree here in the yard. I'll show you now. So this is my hemlock tree. It's big. I don't know how big it is, but it's big. It's been here since we got here. I'd like to see it flourish, but as you can see, it's covered in this pest called the woolly adelgid. So in here are little dudes that drink the sap and harm the tree over time. The only control for this that was recommended by the forestry department and a bunch of other people that supposedly care about our trees was pesticide. Now, how am I going to spray this ginormous tree? I'm not. So then they have a drench that you can add to the drip line around the base of the tree. I had a person even tell me it's like safe and all that stuff. I said, we drink groundwater here, so is there any issue with that? No, it's fine. So I actually ordered the poison last year, and then I read the fine print when it showed up, and it was like, yeah, don't use if there's potential harm to groundwater as a drinking source. And I was like, yeah, that's what we drink here, so I'm not going to be using it. I sent it back to the company, and I had always wanted to use. There's a black ladybird beetle, which comes from the same area of the world where this adelgid comes from. And that thing, this black ladybird beetle eats all life cycle stages of the adelgid. It's could be controversial to release one pest to eat the first pest that's invasive, but this black beetle self-regulates. If there isn't a food source, it stops mating and producing eggs, and I don't know if it'll wholly dry up if the adelgid goes away, but there's plenty of adelgids out there, and especially on this tree. And as you just saw, like, my tree it is as infested as you can be. It's not doing well. I would say it's probably like 50% at least foliage loss. As you just look through the branches, it's just not like a flourishing, densely foliated tree. So what did I do? I got with a company called Tree Savers. They're the only commercial producer of this black ladybird beetle. And they sent me 100 beetles for a cost. It's about $300. One colony, as this is, treats one big tree. And then I asked them for a few extras because I've got some smaller hemlocks that are also exhibiting the adelgid. So I'm going to put them on the little guys as well. But I'm going to release these today. And basically what they said was simply find the heaviest infestation of your tree and put the beetles on there. So this that straw, they actually sent clothespins. They recommend clothespinning it to the branch. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, and I'll show you what it looks like when they get released. I wish I had a GoPro or something where I could use my my two hands, but I don't. So be right back. Okay, I've generally pin this thing to a branch. It's not as ideal, and I still have to get these guys in one place. I should have kind of put them in the fridge before I got out here, but they're all boogieing around. So I've got to just collect them as best I can, put them on the straw, and then we will watch them hopefully start to attack these things. It'll be fun to see. They've been cooped up in this thing for at least a couple days, so they're probably hungry. A little difficult to find. I gotta make this, but I finally got smart. These guys must climb up. Like most fish want to swim upstream. So if I just hold the thing at the top, they've been coming up to the top and like crawling onto that branch. Instead, I was earlier trying to get them to get on the branch. Oh, it's so difficult. And look at the same time. But they're, as you can see, they're on the branch and they're kind of discovering adelgids. Hopefully they go, oh, what a great place to live. I'm gonna stop filming this. It's too difficult to try and watch, but it's working. Okay, that was a bit more of an ordeal than I thought it was going to be. Now these guys, the camera is pretty good, but I gotta get things in focus here. Again, I wish I could use my other hand to focus. But these guys have discovered the Adelgids pretty easily. No beetle flew away. They all kind of went onto the tree, which is cool. And I think, once they realize there's instant food here, they're interested to hang around. So as I made, the initial colony is here, but then there were probably like another 20 beetles that stayed in the jar. So I just kind of moved them around various places so that they can kind of spread out a little bit and go find some food. I wish I could see the Adelgids, but I think they're so small you can just see their homes. But anyway, I'm gonna come back to this branch in a little while. Not today, but just see like what kind of difference they've been making here. But as you can see, it's like there's Adelgids everywhere. And this is just one branch of one part of the tree. And as you go up the tree, it's more of the same. So these guys hopefully get nice full bellies, mate, lay eggs, and get this thing going. Cool. I'm gonna go do the saplings now.